add one thing. Vocabulary is, of course, that is I already mentioned. It is a very massive. We need to work on each and every single day in order to become a good speaker. But it does not mean that
Memo, this thing is really important. You have mentioned
yes.
some people, they have a lot. So my name is Muhammad Imran. I'm from Pakistan. So right now I am preparing myself as a English good speaker. But I'm passionate about English. I want to learn English. So I am also YouTuber. I have create my YouTube channel. So this is all about me.
Okay, okay. So there also you upload these videos like conversational videos, is it?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's fine. And let me introduce myself also. So I am Sakshi Chauhan and I'm from Gwalior, MP. I have done my master's. Right now I'm just preparing for my PhD and my CSIR NET entrance exam. And on the other hand, I'm also working on my language. I am just trying to brush up my language as much as I can, trying to be a more fluent. So yeah, that's all about
O-
me.
Okay, that's nice. Really, ma'am, I have seen so many video on YouTube, especially on your video. I wish to I will take session with you, but now I connect with you. So I have learned a lot of things, especially from your videos.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So something about this English journey, like how long you have been working on this language. Uh, Please share something.
Okay, ma'am, I have been learning English for last 6 or 7 months. But still I am not too much good speaker. I not too much speak fluently English, but I am trying to speak fluently English. I brush up my English, but English, it's take time. It's want to practice. Without practice, we can't improve our English. We give more and more time to English, so definitely we will be improve our English.
Of course, we have to speak more and more because unless we speak, we can't improve our spoken English. We can be good at writing and listening and other things, but when it comes to speaking, we have to speak anyhow. So that's great. It's only 6 and 7 months that you have been working on this language, so that's fine. But you are speaking good, as I can observe. You just need to speak more and more. And apart from this, how much time do you
Okay.
spend in other activities like reading or listening? Do you do this kind of thing also?
Yes, ma'am. Really, I am doing this activity which there are four module for learning, like writing, reading, listening, speaking. But this four module, it's really important for learning. But actually, I am focusing on two things. So one is practice, another one is listening. These two things is really, essential. According to my junior experience, these two things is really important for a learner.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Krish.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am, tell me something about your English journey. How did you learn English? Who suggested you learn English?
So my actually I've been learning it's 1 year I can say or more than 1.5 years. I have done my graduation and post graduation everything from the Hindi. So I'm a Hindi medium student and it's been a 1.5 year. I have decided to work on this language and I am getting very desperate to learn this language. And initially, when I had started this journey, so I used to spend my most of the time in listening, reading. Even nowadays, also I'm doing. But speaking is something very essential. So I found out somewhat one or two my friends that was very hard that time. Then I started to conversation with them. We had started to session on daily basis. So it was about the spoken part, and on other things we can do with ourselves. We don't need anyone, but only in spoken part. So we need someone. So we had started. I had started with the one application also. The name is Fluency. So I had
Yeah.
started to use in my initial stage. So when I felt that now I don't need this application, and I have a people that with them I can do practice. Then I just left that.
Uh,
So the name
okay.
is Fluency app. So there is a, they provide every day free talk time at least 25 to 30 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I don't know about what is going nowadays, but that time it was. So I had
Okay.
started that application for spoken part.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
Really, you maybe you did a lot of hard work, especially on yourself. So I have also seen some video on YouTube, especially there is some you have mentioned as the fluency or what you can say said. Another Clipengo apps, Cambly apps. There are so many application available on YouTube. There are people they are making a conversation on this platform. But this platform, it's really important for us. We can communicate to each other by the help
Right.
of this application. But it's depend on a person. If you give time, if you are energetic, you are passionate about language, so definitely you can achieve your destination. You have mentioned before you have used AC fluency application, so now really you are speaking, it's really good. I'm really appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you. And it's a journey. I'm not going to stop here. I'm just going to every day because the vocab is something that we can't learn in a one day. We can't learn it overnight, but over the time we can learn it. So vocab is something, and other part of the grammar and other topics we can clear within a few days. But vocab is something that is very vast, that is very massive. So we have to work on every single day in order to enhance our vocabulary.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. You are right. Vocabulary, it's really crucial, vital, especially on spoken vocabulary. Like, bullet. If you have bullet, you can shoot to someone. If you don't have bullet, so you don't, shoot. So vocabulary, it's really important for learner. If you have vocabulary, you can speak fluently English. If you don't have vocabulary, so you can't speak fluently English. So we try to when we are a speaker, when we are communicate to someone, so definitely we are need vocabulary. So vocabulary is really important.
Right, right. But I want to add here one thing. Vocabulary is, of course, that is I already mentioned. It is a very massive. We need to work on each and every single day in order to become a good speaker. But it does not mean that if we have a lack of vocabulary, people are not speaking. So I've seen number of people, they ask me, or some of my students also, they say, just teach me vocab, just teach me vocab, at least 10 vocab, 20 vocab every day. So I have observed this thing, and I explained them it's not going to work. Initially I had also started this thing. I used to write 10-20 vocabs every single day. I try to mug up that, but over the time I realized it's not going to work for me. Every single
Yeah.
day we can learn one vocab, that is enough. Two vocab, that is enough. But the thing is that how much time we are using that vocab. Some people comes to me, some of my students also, my friends also, they have started their English journey. So they ask me, always you just tell me 10 vocab every single day. I shared him, it's not going to work for you. I can share 10 vocab, 20 vocab. It's very easy. On Google, we can go, we can find infinite vocab out there, right? But the thing is
Yeah.
that we should inculcate in our mind. It's not
Yeah.
enough to pull our, pull our copies and register. We have written the words. That is not enough. So vocab is important, but the thing is
Yes,
that you
ma'am.
have to think.
Yes, really, ma'am. This thing is really important. You have
Yes,
mentioned some people they have a lot of vocabulary, but they are not able to. They are speak fluently English. They say to me, "How can we speak English fluently?" I says to them, "It is not a one day time or 2 days. It's take time. But you are, be relaxed. You give time. So you should learn. They say like that. We are no grammar, parts of speech, and everything related with grammar. but still we are not able to speak fluently English to someone. What's the reason? The reason is that so you don't practice. So another is that I know myself, I make a lot of mistake, but I am not consider my mistake. But time will come, inshallah, we will be correct our mistake. No one is perfect. Even native speaker also they commit mistake their own language, but you will be try more and more. One day will come, you will be speak a good you will be speak is a good way.
Hmm, right. So you are also good speaker. I can say you are speaking very well manner. By initially when we had started our video, so you were telling me that I am not a good speaker, but I can say you are a good speaker, right?
No, no, ma'am. No, no. Still, I am not good speaker, ma'am. I am trying to. I learn something from you.
Everyone is trying, I must say. Sometime what happened, it happens to me. I always try to experiment with me. Sometime I start to fumbling, I start to some uh, I use wrong words sometimes. But after that I realized when someone is there and I just try to rush through, then I start to make mistake. So I start to think, I start to observe myself, find what I need to improve. So the improvement that is lifelong, I can say.
Yes,
That we have realized that is enough. Because
yes,
until we realize this thing, we cannot improve.
yes. Definitely, ma'am. So we have mentioned majority student. They they are feel shy. They are very talented, but they are not able to. They are speak fluently English in front of someone. The main thing is confidence. Confidence is really important. If you have
Hmm.
confidence, you can do each and everything. If you don't have confidence, if you are too much vocabulary, if you know very well English, but you are nothing.
Hmm. Right, right. So I
Okay,
want to know, yeah, I want to know from you that how much time that you are spending in spoken English and this spoken part. Do you speak? Do you
so
converse with anyone? Is there anyone in your surroundings, your friend circle, your siblings? And
no, actually, Memo, our hometown, there is no specific environment. We can speak English with them, but only I use social platform. I connect different people from different area. Only I give 30 minutes or 20 minutes to them. By this way, little bit I speak English with them. So sometime I found some vocabulary words when I have some problem. Then after I put on Google and other dictionary, I can't find the exact meaning. Then after I write my notebook. So I try my best. I use and especially on a communication skill. Why? If you can use in communication, so it will never forget in your mind. So the main reason is that.
I want to know one thing from you. Like we all are saying right now, we are learners. If someone asks us to, we can say, "I am also." I don't consider myself that I am good at this language. So, what is the perfect stage according to you? Okay, it's completely. I want to know your opinion. What is the perfect stage that you can say now I'm a fluent speaker? What do you feel?
So, Memo, according to my opinions, first of all, my junior experience, we say like this: it is not our first language. It is not our first language. It is our second language. Those people who are beginner, they are watch our video. They say like that: you are very good speaker, you speak very fluently English, but actually we are not consider ourselves as a good speaker. Every time we will try to we enhance, we learn a lot of things in this language. We will never think about so we are perfect. No one is perfect. Even you can try to 10 year or 20 year, you will be don't consider yourself as a good speaker. Every time you try to as a learner.
Yes, there is not any certain time, not any certain stage that where we can say with our mouth, okay. Others can say that is fine, that is appreciable. That others is coming to us and they are saying that yeah, you are good, and but we cannot satisfy ourselves, and that is a right. We should not content it ourselves. in each and in nothing. I think not only in English, we should not content. We should be happy, but we should not be satisfied because if we
Yes,
get
yes,
stop learning, so fine,
yes.
there is I can say.
Okay, Memo, what's your natively mother tongue? What's your native or mother tongue? Hindi.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, how much time you give to your practice?
How much time I'm spending? So when I had started, so I already mentioned that I used to spend time on every aspect like 30 minutes. This is the set for reading, 30 minutes for listening, 30 minute or 20 minute or 2 page, 3 page for writing, and for speaking also I'm using that. I used to use that app also, is Fluency, around 20 to 25 minutes. Apart from this, if I got any friend, so I can talk with her. Very rarely it used to happen. And I'm also talking to myself also. I'm trying to giving presentation to myself. Okay, if this topic, if I had to represent others, how will I represent, how will I speak? So this thing I used to do it, but nowadays it has reduced because I am also listening, but some interesting podcast and all, reading also I'm doing, but and speaking, whenever I get a time. And of course there are some people, they are from YouTubers, so with them I'm doing speaking. I'm also learning a lot, so at least 2 3 hours, so I can say I am still spending on English
Wow,
because
that's great.
I'm
Nice.
for my student for some online offline classes. So from classes also I'm learning a lot. So overall English at least 2 3 hours easily I can say I'm spending.
Okay, that's nice. Good.
And any
Okay, ma'am.
question?
Okay, ma'am, did you join any English institute?
No, no. I haven't joined any English institute. I told you I
Okay,
have started half years ago with myself.
okay, only you have learned from yourself. May I ask one question from you? So now we are, suppose we are take online class. So which one is better? Online class is better or offline class is better for us?
In this thing, online, offline, both are better or both are not better. The thing is that it's completely depend on us, because there is a quote that I've read in Abdul Kalam's book that is being so fire that a weak, if student is good, he can learn from the worst teacher also. But student is not good, he can't learn from even the best teacher. So it's completely
Yes,
depends on that. That I feel, I believe that it completely depends on the learner. It is not depend on the teacher, and same goes with the offline and online classes also. It completely depends on this. In online classes also we can learn a lot if we have grief, if we are really want to learn something, or if we don't want to
yes,
learn something. We people are joining these English classes, they are spending a good amount of money, but still they are not learning anything. So it is just a myth. Online, offline, good teacher, bad teacher, the way of explaining something, it's completely a myth. It depends on the learners.
really, it's depend on a learner. Those who are passionate, who are enthusiastic, they can learn everywhere. Those who are not energetic, not passionate, they will not learn. The same example like a hand finger are not equal.
Right, right. Of course.
Have a nice talking to you. Inshallah, see you the next time.
Yeah, sure. Okay, have a good day. It was wonderful conversation.